What's up, everybody, and welcome to week 2 of building the Imperial Refinery. Oh my gosh, guys, welcome back to another episode of building the Imperial Refinery. Today, I'm gonna be showing you what I've been working on the past few days, and I'm actually really happy with what I've been able to come up with. So basically, this week we got done a whole lot of progress on the next section of the mark, basically the section that's gonna expand in this direction of the first section. Yeah, I'm not gonna connect them to each other yet. That's something we're gonna do in the finale, but I'm sure you guys are I think you guys might like how it's gonna look in the end. But anyways, guys, let me show you what I've been working on the past few days. So what I've basically been working on is actually redesigning this whole section, because in the first I had like a basic idea what I wanted to build. As I told you guys in my plans video for the Imperial Refinery, I sort of said that I didn't really know what I was going to put here. As you can see, the control center that I've talked about, that's what we got up here. Actually, this is actually pretty much finished, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, but we'll get to that in a moment. But first, I want to get down here and show you what new idea I had for this section, because this is basically a Wookie cell section that I want to build into this section, because I noticed that I have a whole lot of space. I have just a whole lot of space in this section of the mark, and I just really wanted to use it and not just put down some random piping or stuff like that, but also like build in some references to the game so it doesn't look that plain. Because first I basically took the design of the first section and put it onto here with the slanted wall and stuff like that, but then I noticed that I could build in something completely different, and that's actually what I did. As you can see, guys, here we have basically like the grills, or like the bars of the Wookiee style section, because in the game we actually see like the bars of the cages for the Wookiees, or basically the cells outside the refinery, and basically Cal Kestis can climb on them and stuff like that, and that's why I wanted to recreate here with that small scenery right there. Overall, it's not a too special design. I basically like took those more like hexagonal shaped like not real hexagonal, sorry, it's a different shape, but anyways, they basically came in that final dual set we got basically last summer and stuff like that. So I took those came in very handy, because they represent the perfect shape for the cells actually, or like how they look on the outside. Sorry, I'm talking too much, guys, but anyways, that's what I recreated here. And yeah, you can see we also have, with the help of some snot bricks, filled in some gaps with some 1x2 slopes and stuff like that, and I think it turned out pretty good. Side, we also have a small pipe with some water coming out of it. And then if we move up top, we basically have the piping section I told you guys about that I wanted to incorporate. And what I basically wanted to do is just do a different style of technique, or use a different style of technique for this section. So I basically did just a whole snot section for this mug. As you can see, guys, this is all built with snot, and I really like how I could use like those wait a second, guys, really like how I could use those spring load shooter like racks and stuff like that, because I saw a lot of builds using those pieces to get done a specific like pattern or stuff like that, or some yeah, specific detail in walls and stuff like that. And I basically used again one of those like sliding techniques and just slided those racks in those slots in the wall, and I actually really like how this piping section turned out. And we also have some detail on the side with like those textured bricks and that railing piece. Now guys, let's move on to the control center, and this was actually really fun to design. I was really happy that I could finally like incorporate one of those like imperial style windows we also see on Star Destroyers and stuff like that, and I sort of tried something out with like those yeah, with those slopes and stuff like that. I'm not sure if this is how the control center is gonna look in the end. Definitely tell me in the comments, guys, if I should leave it like this or if I should use a different technique for these windows, because when I look at it right now, I don't think it looks that great. But anyways, guys, tell me in the comments down below, what do you think of this control center? Now let's get a look on the inside of the control center. As you can see, guys, I really wanted to make a minifigure be able to stand up in this space. So yeah, I'm really happy that I could finally do that, because in a lot of interior builds I did before, I didn't really plan like my build that well, so a minifigure could stand inside of it. So I'm really happy that I could finally make it in this build. Guys, overall, we don't have anything too special going on inside here. We just have, again, a couple of like mud splashes throughout the floor. Unfortunately, I didn't have that many yeah, dark tan plates or tiles left, so I will definitely have to, I think I really want to include some more detail inside here. For now I just have some control panels. I definitely in the finale or stuff like that want to incorporate some boxes or crates to just give it a bit more detail. Then on the roof we have even more, guess what, piping, and I'm actually pretty happy the way all those different like bar pieces and tubes and stuff like that, and like antenna or like those different kind of pieces, whatever those are, I really like to use them to give your mark a bit more detail, especially for piping. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how all this turned out. We have like a couple of grill tiles and some more red lights right there. That's gonna wrap it up for the control center. But if we move down, yeah, this is where things get a bit ugly. Anyways, guys, this is, don't worry guys, all this in the end is gonna be covered up. I just have a whole lot of like structural supports in various different colors over here. Of course, all this, as I said, is gonna be covered up. But now let's get a small look at what my prototyping for the interior space of the Wookie cells is looking like. Basically, guys, this is what I've been able to come up with for at this point. I unfortunately didn't have like enough dark gray or dark bluish gray bricks, and that's why, as you can see, there are still a lot of not that nice looking bricks being shown right there. But don't worry, all those very colorful, all this that very colorful ground is gonna be covered up. And what I'm basically planning to do is like in the game, when Calcastus frees the Wookiees, we can see like a red glow coming from the ground, and we just have a whole lot of grills on the ground again, and there's like red lights shining through them. And I really want to recreate that, not with real lights, unfortunately. I'm not really into like lights at this point, but I'm definitely gonna do it in a future project, who knows. But until then, I basically ordered a whole lot of like translucent red bricks, pretty much over 100 of these bricks, so I can place them on the ground, place the tiles on them, and give it like the look that it's sort of shining through them. I just want to like give it that specific glow and stuff like that. and I'm not sure. Maybe I'm gonna put actual lights in it, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And until then, guys, this is pretty much what I've been able to come up with for this week. I have sort of a star for what the interior space that is gonna be up here gonna look like, because of course up here I'm gonna place some plates and stuff like that, and there's gonna basically be the section where Calcastus and the Purge Trooper are gonna be fighting and stuff like that. For those, I also ordered a bunch of pieces, so next week we're gonna start prototyping for this section. But yeah, that's basically what's going on over here, or what's going to be going on over here. Hey guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Tell me in the comments down below what you think of this control center and what you think overall of this section, how it's looking so far. I'm pretty happy with it, but of course, um I also asked for for your guys' opinion. But yeah, guys, I really hope that I will be able to put out another update video next week. Next week Monday, because I'm planning to do this like the updates every Monday. So I'm not sure if it's gonna work, because I ordered some bricks from Pick a Brick, and I'm not sure if they are gonna arrive in time. But until then, guys, I will see y'all on my next fly of the bricks. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.